Hey guys, you welcome to the post-game show. Brentford Arsenal. Today we're buzzing, mate. We're buzzing everyone. Today, Arsenal won that game by 3 goals to nothing at the Brentford Community Stadium.
Yeah,
Goodness, can't we buzz today? Aren't we buzzing here? I have
yeah, we're
a
buzzing,
distinguished
man.
panel
Good,
here.
fantastic performance.
Um, the number one guest we have here is Ola from the United family. He's a podcast regular and a business partner here. We also have Smiley of Smiley Entertainment. He's
What
a
you say, my
regular
brother?
here. He's a regular here. He's my brother. Extraordinary podcaster is here with us, and we have Tomisin coming in from the UK. Tommy, you're welcome. This is the crew, man.
Thank you, man. How are you
Yeah,
guys? You guys good?
I'm good,
I'm
my bro.
good.
How
I'm
are you?
buzzing, man.
Yeah,
I'm all, I'm
yeah,
okay,
good.
man. I'm good, man. Good to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Good to
yeah,
meet you
yeah,
as well, bro.
yeah,
Good.
Thank you so much.
yeah. We might be expecting someone else to come to the show, Leon, but if he
Okay.
doesn't come, no problem. We have a stacked a panel down here to do justice to what happened today at the Brentford Community Stadium. But you know what? First of all, I'll first go to one of the rivals who doesn't like Arsenal. And that would be Ola from the United family. I know it burns you to see what Arsenal is back top of the league, winning winning 6 games in 7. It's an Arteta show. What do you say to that? How do you see the game played out today? That question will go for the rest of you, but all of the United family, just give us, an analysis of that game.
Yeah, it was a good game. Arsenal dominated the game from the first minute, like the first 10 minutes of the game. Brentford were trying to show something. Then Arsenal got the goal. Then Arsenal going into the game. If you go to the Brentford Community Stadium, it's always a very tough place to go to and get results. But I feel Brentford they were very poor today. Or credit to Arsenal. I can give Arsenal the credits that they
Yeah,
nullified all the threats that Brentford were normal that the threat that they would normally pose, which is hitting the
yeah,
long balls, trying to put in the crosses. Arsenal nullified all that challenge. And from when they got that first goal, a very good goal from Gabriel Saliba, then Arsenal took over the game from then. It was really hard for Brentford to come into the game. And the second goal by Gabriel Jesus, what an header, a very good header. And the cross from Xhaka, fantastic cross. And and I think we are seeing a very good Xhaka this season. He's progressing the ball more, he's moving forward more, making forward passes, trying to be part of the creator, creating something into this Arsenal team. And the third goal, fantastic goal by Fabio Vieira on his debut. Like I don't know, I'm sure the keeper was shocked that how did this goal go in? It wasn't a shot per se because he just placed it in the perfect corner and he hit the bar. He went in. Today's game was just like so far we've seen it this season in the first 7 games. Arsenal they've always been even against United they dominated the game, but we took our chances and we won those games. So it's just a typical Arsenal performance from this season. But I think we still have a lot of games to go. So I will always say it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. In October, it's going to be a very huge month for Arsenal. If Arsenal can survive October, being top of the league, I think then everyone will take Arsenal like the real deal that the Arsenal fans see them as now. But we still have doubts because after the international break is Spurs. After Spurs is Liverpool, the City, and a lot of those games are coming. October, the Europa League games are also there. So I just think, but so far the first 7 games, Arsenal they deserve to be top of the league so far, and hopefully,
oh,
and
oh, oh. Okay.
we tend to gather our momentum.
Momentum. Okay, Tomlinson, please, because Smiley, he is very very good in analysis, so he might take a very very long time. So I'll just go straight to you, Tomlinson. What do you really think about that match? How did it set up all go? What happened? Just give us an up to date analysis on what you thought about that
Um,
match.
I, I thought we played well. Like, 'cause Brentford are a good side. Like, it was a tough game because I expected us to like draw or lose the game because they are good at home. but we were the better team. We dominated them. We caused them a lot of problems. They couldn't cope. They couldn't cope with our counterattacks. Like they were proper shell shocked. Brentford. Ivan Toney couldn't cope with us. Imomo and obviously like Norgard and the rest of the players couldn't cope with us. But we were the better team. I thought we should have been 4 or 5 because we battered them from start to finish. And obviously they were poor today, Brentford. Like, but we were good in it, and it was the best. This was the best performance for us as well. Like, obviously, like credit to Arteta because I'm not a fan of him. I'm still Arteta out, but we played well in it. So like, and fair play to Granit Xhaka because I'm not a fan of Xhaka in it because he's not my cup of tea. But it was a good cross from him in it, and I gotta give him his flowers. Xhaka and Partey bossed the midfield in it, and as well, we played so well as well, and obviously Ben White played well as well. Obviously Saliba, obviously fantastic goal by Saliba as well, and good header by Jesus. But I thought we were the better team in it. Obviously London derby, but we should have had more because we absolutely battered them in it. So, but yeah, we played well. And we've got a few tough games coming up. The North London derby, Liverpool at home, Leeds away, and all that. Southampton away. So we've got a few tough games coming up as well. So yeah.
Yeah. That's a lovely analysis, and we'll still come into the technicalities of this game today. Smiley, what do you have to say about that game today?
Right. I was confident going into Brentford. Yeah, the reason why is because Arsenal's performances from this season and last season. Yeah. So.
Oh, Leon is back. Leon is in the stream right now. Leon, you're welcome to the show, brother.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. Meet the crew. Smiley was just
Yo, what's
talking
up,
before
guys?
you came around. Yeah.
Wow, how are you, man?
That's Smiley, and that's Tomisin, and
Big
that's
shame,
all
my
of the
brother.
United family.
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, Leon, you're welcome. So can you continue, Smiley, please?
Yeah, I was a little bit annoyed when Odegaard weren't in the team, but Fabio Vieira did play very well. I've not seen a lot of him, so I can't change my mind of him yet. But he looks promising. Same with Marquinhos. We made history in the Premier League as well. We brought a 15-year-old on.
Ranieri.
Yeah. I believe we are looking. I wouldn't say we're not going to win the league. We're going to be in top 4 this season. I believe Xhaka will be replaced at some point, but he's the best number 8 player we've got. And then I think Partey is our best midfielder. We play a lot better with him in the team than we do when he's not in the team. Lokonga did play well when he come on. He is growing this season. If he doesn't make it, just say if he doesn't impress a lot of people, he could be sold next season. But I was happy with the performance of the result. 3 points, we're top of the league. I'm not really too fussed about that. I go game by game. Next game is Spurs. We're playing at the Emirates, I believe. So we've got a good record against them. I'm excited for the game, really.
Yeah, good. Bro, that was a nice one. Leon, you're welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks for having me, man.
And each and every one of us have already talked about the game. How did you see that game today? Just give us a little bit of an analysis into that game today.
It was a well-controlled game. I think throughout the whole game, Arsenal just controlled the game, and where they needed to, they took the sting out of the game. And I think when there was 2-0 up, I was saying to myself, they just need to get the third goal just to kill any kind of chance of Brentford getting back into the game.
Yeah.
And one of the guys I mentioned before about when Odegaard wasn't in the side, I was a little bit maybe concerned, but I do see more in Fabio Vieira. He's got an eye for goal, whereas I think in that position Odegaard would have looked to lay it off rather than shoot.
Yeah.
And a bit more flexibility because he can play on the right. But all in all, good performance. Gabriel had a better game compared to the previous guy. I feel like sometimes he looks a little bit ropey on the ball. Just had Tierney back, and also to jump on that point about Partey, he's our best midfielder. He allows us to play the way we want to play. But all in all, comfortable.
Yeah. As for me, I've not said anything yet, but see, that game today was a complete Arteta performance. Like that's showmanship at its best. We going into Brentford Community Stadium, one of the most hardest and difficult places to go in the Premiership right now, and as far as I'm concerned. They've only lost
Yeah.
just one game in 8 matches in that place, in Brentford
Yeah.
Community Stadium. And Arsenal going there and completely turning them over, it's something huge. Even Manchester United were turned over in that same stadium, 4-0.
Turned
So
over,
for
yeah,
Arsenal,
yeah.
exactly.
Same
So for
with Leeds
Arsenal
as
to go
well.
down there, that was something huge. I was discussing offline with Smiley about the gameplay today. We talked about Odegaard missing from that team sheet today. I was in a way, I was a little bit happy about that because I really wanted to see a performance from Pablo Vieira. Mind you, Arsenal paid about £35 million for this guy coming from FC Porto. He needs to play. He needs to have a run into that team. And if Odegaard doesn't miss any game in any way, I see Pablo Vieira sitting on the bench. So it's good that today we could be able to see a Pablo Vieira, what he's all about, his total gameplay. And today we really saw him handling that midfield. He has a keen eye for pass. And mind you, his goal, what a belter today at scoring from
Yeah.
that position. It takes precision and it takes someone with guts to actually do that. What do you think about that, Ola? Do you think Fabio
Yeah,
Vieira contributed to the game today immensely?
yeah. His contribution was very good. Like the goal, like I was surprised that one thing because he didn't really take a shot. It wasn't like a very serious shot. He just placed it right in that corner, and it takes a lot of practice and for you the confidence that he has in taking on that shot. Like someone said on the panel, if it was Odegaard, you'll be looking to lay it off to Saka or Martinelli or try to make the ball keep moving. But with Vieira, he was precise and he took the shot. And I think he had a very good performance today. And you really see that Odegaard didn't play in the day. We didn't really see that much difference. But I think he's still a very young player. He still has to go into the game. He still need a couple of but the problem is once Odegaard comes back, I think he will go back to being on the bench. But it's good to know you have like a quality player who can come on and make an
Really?
impact.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
I think he will.
Okay.
He
Well,
will.
it's open for
I think he
debate.
will.
That's why I have a panel
I think
here.
he'll go back
I
to
have
the bench.
seasoned guys here.
Yeah.
Tomisin, what do you take a cue from Ola? Do you think that after that scintillating see, this is a big stage, whether we like it or not. It's a big stage. When you're playing in Brentford Community Stadium, it doesn't get bigger than that in terms of the kind of opposition we're facing today. The
Yeah.
games they've lost, the game they've drawn. Do
Yeah.
you think a Pablo Vieira will go straight back into that bench after this type of performance today? Effectively.
No. He needs to play because Odegaard frustrates me. He doesn't shoot enough for me. Odegaard,
Yeah.
he's been getting on my nerves for a few games. I think Vieira needs to start in the North London derby in 2 weeks. I think he needs to
Yeah.
start
Just
because Odegaard's
guys.
injured. So I think Vieira deserves to start in the
Odegaard
North London derby.
has been Arsenal's best player, like one of Arsenal's best players so far this season in the last
I agree.
6 games.
I agree.
So you have because of one game.
Guys, let's
Because of
be a
one
little
game,
bit,
then
let's be a little bit civil.
no.
Tomisin allowed everyone to speak, so let's allow him to speak. Tomisin, please continue.
But the reason is because Odegaard, I like Odegaard. I'm still not convinced of him because he doesn't shoot enough. He annoys me if he does not shoot enough. You have to shoot.
I
You
agree.
can't keep asking, like he fluffs his lines. He doesn't shoot enough. He's a good player, but you have to. You're an attacking midfielder. You have to shoot though. But Vieira, what a goal! But I think he deserves to start in the North London derby. And we always beat Tottenham at home. We don't lose to these lot at home anyway. We haven't lost to them at home since 2010. So it's a tough game, obviously, because they just slapped Leicester 6-2. So, but I still think
they're frauds.
Like we always beat them at home anyway. So I think we'll beat them at home in 2 weeks. But yeah, it's a fantastic performance. But Brentford were they were poor today, innit? So yeah, we were good.
Definitely. Smiley, please take a cue from what Ola and Tomisin have said about Pablo Vieira. Personally,
Fabio Vieira.
could you wait, please? Backstage, I know what you think about Odegaard. I know how you like him. But look at this very, very holistically. What do you think about Pablo Vieira's performance today? And do you think he will go straight right back to the bench when Odegaard comes back?
Yes, I believe he will, because Odegaard's our captain. This is where a lot of people need to understand. He's our captain. Xhaka's not. Xhaka's only captain today because Odegaard's weren't playing. The reason why I don't want Xhaka being our captain, because if he gets a red card, then who's going to be our captain? I don't trust Xhaka to be our captain, so I want Odegaard to be playing, because he plays. He might not score goals, but he has scored a couple. He scored more goals than Vieira this season, and he's done assists. Like Ola said, Odegaard's been our best player. He leads by example, and that's what I can see in the team. He might. What I see with Fabio Vieira is he's more of a goal scorer like Smith Rowe, and that's good to have two different number 10s, because you don't want them to all be the same. So I'm happy with Odegaard being in the team. But if Odegaard's injured, then yeah, Fabio plays. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to say I'm not.
Okay. Leon, what do you think about, take a cue from what every other person have said about this. It's a very dicey one, but what do you think about it?
I think Pablo Vieira should start the next game, because I feel like he offers a bit more than Odegaard with that goal scoring threat, and more the flexibility to play in the front three. So if you really wanted to, I would personally drop Xhaka, play Thing on the right, and then you can still play Odegaard, and Vieira has the flexibility to come inside and sort of link up with Jesus. I just like the way he kind of plays on the half turn, and he looked like he's comfortable receiving the ball from any sort of position, and he just plays forward. But yeah, like I say, it's good to have that option of both of them. But he may go back to the bench, but I don't think he deserves to. He deserves to start against Tottenham.
Yeah. For me, I respect everyone's opinion on this because it's not just good for, a player that just had his first start in the Premiership to just come and everyone is like, singing his praises, and that gives him, an automatic card for the next game. But yeah, just like what Tommy said, he touched on something. I like Odegaard as a player. I rate him. But sometimes his gameplay is a bit frustrating. There are some, there are just some, there are just some balls that you don't just have to always look for that king pass. Sometimes you just have to shoot, and this is the problem with Arsenal at times. When we play this tiki taka kind of football, sometimes when we get in and about the 18-yard box, we just totally forget to shoot. And this is the same problem we had in that Manchester United match. Having all that ball possession, without having shooters down there. But today, we were very, very clinical. They have to shoot. And that's my frustration with Odegaard. Apart from that, I think he's a good captain. But personally, I do like a more vocal captain. And we could see why Xhaka, is that kind of guy to actually scream and make that little bit of noise and and shout in that team. Yeah, he has a bit of a character. He has a bit of an attitude. He's reckless with those cards. He got a needless yellow card today, but yet, he's this season, Zaka somehow has
Playing
been
very
able
well.
to rekindle. Yeah, he has been playing very well. Even if I don't personally rate him, but man, his gameplay this season, you have to admire it. This season, I don't know what Arteta has done to him. I don't just know what's really happening. Before, I was really thinking it's because of the presence of Zichenko. But today, I'm still seeing that same dynamic. It's still having that freedom to go, forward and create, looking for those passes. And of course, that scintillating pass he just threw out there to Gabriel Jesus to just knock the ball straight into the net. That was quite good. I've never seen Xhaka like this before. Personally, I would want, we'll still get to Xhaka. Personally, I want Pablo to play next week because I think he's more fluid with the ball. He has a keen eye for that good pass. He's fearless when he runs in between players, and he links quite well with that midfield structure. You can see the linkage, the link play today with Thomas Partey, which is very, very instrumental to our team. We'll see, get back to that. But guys, see, I want to know. Xhaka has been a very, very divisive factor in that Arsenal dressing room and in that football club. With this new it's very difficult for anyone, to be very sincere with you, since our first 6 games, it's very difficult for anyone to actually criticize a Xhaka, maybe apart from the Manchester United game. Do you think this new role for Granit Xhaka can really keep him in that team? Do you think he's been doing well in that new role, offensive?
Yeah, he has.
I'll start with you, Smiley. Everyone will take their turns, including Ola.
I've been saying this from ages, bro. I've been saying this, man. Like he's been doing this from last season. Like this ain't new. He ain't just been doing this from this season. He's been doing this from last season, December time. Xhaka has improved with Partey. As soon as Partey come in, you see an improvement in Xhaka. The only reason why I don't want Xhaka to be our captain is because I want him to just focus on this game. He's vice captain. That's good. Like he's one of our captains, but Odegaard's the main one. I'm happy with Xhaka. The reason why he's getting played as well is because no one else is a number 8 out of club. So just say if he keeps putting these performances, then I don't see him getting dropped. You know what I mean? But he's vice captain. That's it. He's our vice captain. He's never going to be our captain again. He's our vice captain.
What do you say about that, Leon? Any ideas?
With Xhaka, it's kind of like a love.
That changing role he has had this season. For me, is not that kind of player that I do rate, but yet you cannot still deny that he's been good this season. So, what do you think about?
I think he'll be an important piece of the team because when Arsenal play him as a double pivot, then you kind of see his limitations. But now that Partey playing that lone role and protecting the back four, which just allows Xhaka to go forward and join the attack. And I think even play like that. He even plays like that for Switzerland. Like in the Euros, he was controlling games in midfield and he was leading the attack. But he will be key for Arsenal this season because I feel like in certain games, especially away from home, he kind of retained possession very well. Even today, like he tracked the ball back and then won possession and went forward, which is something I think he's definitely improved on. But I think where that's also kind of stemmed from is that Jesus has sort of raised the standards in the club. I think the intensity has gone up a little with Zinchenko and Jesus coming in.
Yeah. What do you think about that changing role for Xhaka and Tomisin?
I think it's a good role for him because for me, I'm not a fan of him because he gives stupid red cards and he annoys me. But sometimes he's sloppy, but he's been our best player. I gotta give him his flowers. He's
exactly.
He's been our best player, so I can't really criticize him. But he's doing the job we expect him to do, and not get stupid red cards. That's the thing. But he's doing it, and he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be captain anyway. But he's playing well. I gotta give him credit. Him and Partey played well, Boston midfield. But he's been playing well, Xhaka. So I gotta give him his flowers, and so fair play to him.
Ola, I know you're neutral. I know you're from the United family, but still, can you still see what Xhaka is doing in that team? Xhaka, all of a sudden, instead of
it's like
he's just helping the gameplay and helping and getting assists. All true.
I already said before, like his game is way more improved than last season. He goes forward. Before he was more of a defensive player, but now he has the license to go forward because he has someone like Thomas Partey beside him who can do the defensive work and like the dirty work for him. And he has been good so far. But the thing is, with Xhaka, the factor of him making silly mistakes sometimes or getting like a silly red card, which can still happen. It's never and
it nearly happened today. It nearly happened today. That yellow card he got.
Yes. So the fear I have for Arsenal fans is if it goes wrong for Xhaka, what's the backup option. And I don't think there's really a backup option that can step
No.
in and do the job Xhaka is doing now. So that's where the issue will be. But so far, he's having a good season so far, and hopefully he can chip it up.
Yeah, guys, you know what? Let's throw the whole schoolboy don't interrupt me session right now. Anyone can interrupt right now. It starts now. See, yeah, Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey. Can you see
Yeah.
what he gives us in that midfield?
Yeah,
Can you
Oh
just
yeah,
see
definitely.
what he gives us in that midfield? Absolutely wonderful today. Like the way he handles that central defensive midfield is a marshal, is key to our play this season. If we played with, I kept saying this in my other shows. If we played with a Thomas Partey in that Manchester United game, trust me, those guys would not counter us the way they did that day. It would have been a totally different game. Does anyone have anything to add
I
into
agree.
into this?
I
Uh,
agree with
uh,
that.
uh, but Anthony,
Yeah,
that's my point. That's my point with injuries and issues Arsenal will have, because injuries is part of football. It will come up. So once it come up, the backup option you have, is that option as good as the person starting now? No, and that's where issues will come up, because very soon we'll start having games coming on thick and fast. In October, there are like 8 games or 9 games in October, and injuries
Yeah.
will set in. So the backup, that's why I think maybe in January or at the end of the season, Arsenal needs to get in more quality players. If Arsenal has gotten in Douglas Lewis on the last day of the transfer window, it would have been a fantastic signing for us now. And
Yeah, I agree.
you know what he can handle that role very well, and give them a very good performance in that position. But football is not always unfair, and we got our win against you guys, which I'm happy about. So anyone can have the floor.
yeah, but that's
With the main,
Manchester United. But I'm just talking about Partey. You need to admire what he did today. You just need to. He was the one
yeah,
He's
controlling
comfortable on the
everything.
ball. He's
Very
comfortable on the
comfortable.
ball.
Yeah,
He'll
he's
go to
more
the back four,
comfortable as
pick it
well.
up, and play on the shoulder, and he drives forward with it. So then it allows Xhaka to have that free roam to go forward. I'm going to sit here and then just collect the ball at the back four. You go forward, and then if say like for example Zinchenko plays and Arsenal go forward, he drops into the midfield and Arsenal go into a three. So if you really wanted to, you could play Zinchenko in that midfield if there were any injury worries or so be
Worries,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Smiley, what do you have to say to that? Thomas Partey helping the play, comes back today, marshals that midfield, runs everyone
Yeah.
ragged. Oh my God, we'll still get to that defense anyway. But let's just talk about Partey. Let's have an appraisal of him.
Partey, he's our best midfielder, man. Like when he gets injured, we struggle. Lokonga, he's only young. He can improve, but he's not at that role at that level yet. I still think Lokonga's a number 8, not a number 6. So hopefully in January or in the summer we go out and get a number 6. But yeah, Partey's our best midfielder. We just need to keep him fit. So if you see him coming off in the 80th minute, that's completely fine, because at least you know they want to keep him for the next game. They don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we do need an upgrade on Xhaka. I know we do need an upgrade on Xhaka. We've never made Champions League football with Xhaka since he's been at the club, so we do need an upgrade on him. But at the moment, like everyone said, Xhaka is our best player in that position. That's why he gets played all the time. Because if we had somebody who could do Xhaka's role and a bit more, I don't know, younger than him, and score more goals, then we wouldn't be hyping about Xhaka. But at the moment, you got to give credit to Xhaka because he's doing well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, everyone see, yeah, Zaka is this guy that he's a divisive factor in that Arsenal dressing room, even amongst the fans. Is that factor? Is that divisive factor? People like him. People don't like him. There's so many things that Zaka brings to the table since the start of this season that I see. But I don't want to slag him. Right now because he keeps performing. But Thomas Partey, to you, Thomas, what do you think?
I thought he was fantastic today. Without him, we are weak in midfield. I love Sambi, but Sambi's not Partey. Let's be real, he ain't Partey. But without
Yeah,
him,
that's all.
against Man United, I thought we should have got at least a point because I thought we dominated them, but they were clinical and we wasn't. So we deserved to get a point against Man United. I didn't think that they were amazing. I thought 3-1 flattered them anyway. But today, Thomas Partey was solid today. But like I said, without him, we are weak. I like Sambi, but he's not Partey. He's not on his level for me. But Partey was outstanding today. But yeah, he needs to start in the North London derby in 2 weeks.
Definitely. See, yeah, if Thomas Partey doesn't start in that London derby, I don't know who else would actually start in, in that game. He's so instrumental to our
We
play.
can't put Sambi in the derby. We can't play Sambi. I love him, but
We can't play Sambi. No,
No.
we can't stoop so low. No. After this performance, we cannot just go back to Lokonga. It's not
No.
possible. We can't
The
have
only
that.
reason, the only reason why, the only reason why Lokonga will play if Partey's injured again, just say he gets injured in training. That's the only reason Lokonga will play. He's not injured. He's fit. So Partey should play and Xhaka should play, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I really think that duo is the best we have in the team in it right now, right, Leon?
Well,
Yeah.
In the
We
middle.
have right now.
But Anthony,
Still want Tillemans.
but Anthony, we have to take into consideration that the international break is coming up. All these players are going to their countryside, and hopefully they don't come back injured because injuries come up in the international break and anything can happen. So it's really important for all the players to come back fit for the next round of games. Just October is going to be a very busy month for all the teams.
Yeah.
So it has to all these players, they have to come back fit on the international break.
The gaming channel, are you there? The gaming channel, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, the gaming channel. What did you think about that Arsenal game today? What do you think about Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka?
Didn't watch it. Didn't particularly watch it, but I think they did well.
Okay. Any other thing to say about that game? Because I'm actually a Manchester United fan, so you have nothing else to say.
No, nothing.
Oh, our rivals. Okay. See, yeah. It's okay to big up these midfielders and Gabriel. We'll still go into Gabriel Jesus, that lovely goal. But see, yeah, we also have to big up these defenders. Saliba, an absolute truck. I want you guys to really understand this dynamic. Ivan Toney today had lots of things to prove today. Is England call up, He had lots of things to prove today. He has gotten that momentum in terms of he scored on hat-trick in their last game. He's instrumental to their play. He's their number one man. If you want to get a goal for Brentford, he's the guy you go to. And right now, Gareth Southgate actually recognized him as the man, and gave him a call-up. And that call-up, even despite this game today, I don't think that it should take anything away from him or from his skill or from his prolific nature right now. But you have to pick up Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes today. They completely bullied the bully today.
It's Brentford, It's Brentford. What do you expect? Of course, Arsenal are going to beat Brentford, aren't they?
Well, not everyone can beat Brentford, can they?
But he was
Look,
bullied.
Wait there.
Yeah,
Man
Tony
United.
is a certified bully. They out-bullied the bully today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I swear Man United lost to them. So how you meant to be beat?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they lost.
You know what I mean? So we beat them.
Yeah.
How
What
can
come on, man.
you not bring up the Arsenal game and now you're bringing up the United game?
Yeah, because you're saying you're meant to be beating them. When you lost, didn't you? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Not every team beats Brentford.
Well, I'm not saying I'll be playing Maguire. Not my fault you play Maguire, is it?
No, I mean you need to just calm down, man. When you beat Brentford, you can come back to us.
Exactly. But here, see, guys,
we didn't lose to Brentford on the first game of the season.
see, guys, we have to big up these defenders.
Like you. We didn't have a keeper who decided to
I love
mess
Saliba.
around.
What a player, man.
But that's a year ago. That's a year ago, bro.
We didn't do that.
What do you guys think about Saliba?
Saliba kind of he reminds me of
Martinez.
Who does it remind me of? Some pundits send it like kind of like a real, not a Rio Ferdinand, but in the sense that he's comfortable with the ball at his feet, but he can also go into midfield and bring the ball forward. But at the same time, he can defend as well. Even the which goal was it that led to the Fabio Vieira goal, where he just kind of like Cruyff turned, got out of trouble, laid the ball off. It's like, well, that's just you've got a good balance between him and Gabriel, so like they both take it in turns. So like Gabriel will sort of be the rugged defender, and he's more the kind of like the Rolls Royce.
The Rolls Royce. Tomisin, what do you think? Saliba doing his job, scoring a goal today. I've been calling for
Saliba to start, but because we've been loaning in him out 3 times, which annoyed me because I actually wanted him. He's been with us for free. I wanted him to start permanent, like not loaning him like 3 times. That's what annoyed me. But I was calling for this guy to start because he's a baller. He keeps it simple. He doesn't really make that many mistakes. He defends. He goes forward. Obviously, and he doesn't put us under pressure. That's what I like to see in a centre back in Saliba, bro. Like, and he's been one of our best players as well. And obviously, he scored that good goal as well. So yeah, he's a top centre back. So yeah, man, I rate him so. I love the guy. I rate him so highly as well. So yeah, what a player.
Ola. See, yeah, you played against Brentford. The gaming channel, yeah. I'll get to you. Just chill. You played against Brentford. Brentford beat you up. You saw what Ivan Toney did to you guys. He ran you guys ragged, made a public show of you guys, scavenged because you guys were trying to play from the back. He scavenged on you guys, scored against you guys. Me totally made a public show of Lisandro Martinez. See here, today, Saliba handled, bullied Ivan Toney today. What do you say about that?
I don't know. As I said, I didn't watch the game.
I would say with the United game, I don't. How will I put it? I don't want to compare the United game to this Arsenal game today because we lost our first game to Brighton, our second game against Brentford, and we saw a couple of changes we all wanted to see. So I think it was just being naive from our manager to make some decisions and like some one decisions like starting Maguire, Luke Shaw in that game, which cost us that game too because they were really poor. But in today's game, Brentford didn't play as well as they did against Manchester United. Yeah. I don't know why, but they didn't play at that level. Yeah, and today again, Arsenal.
The gaming channel, please just wait. You will have your answer.
Sorry.
They are basically Arsenal is basically the best team. The best team now in the league, winning 6 out of 7, and they are top of the league. The levels Arsenal is playing is different with levels Manchester United started the league with. Fine, they got the next 4 wins, including Arsenal, but at the point they were facing Brentford, the morale was low. They just lost to Brighton in the first game at Old Trafford. So I think the circumstances are different, but credit to Arsenal for getting the win. I am not discrediting Arsenal. They played really well, dominated the game, but we have seen this from Arsenal from the first game. Even the United game, they dominated, but they were not able to get the win. But with United, we started the season badly, but later we started to come into the season and we won those 4 games which we won. So I don't want to compare the Brentford Manchester United game to the Arsenal game, but the full credit goes to Arsenal for I'm sorry it's on Gabriel Saliba. I like the player. He's a good player. Fine. I will still keep saying in October he'll play against the likes of Harry Kane, the likes of Erling Haaland, and then we can see the levels.
I agree with that.
Which he really like.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. No. In France, see, it's open play. Anyone can interrupt anybody right now. It's open play. He has played in France. He has played in France with Mbappe. He marked Mbappe. In the French league.
True.
Yeah, he played against Neymar. He outmatched him. Who is Harry Kane? Because when you guys come up with this Harry Kane guy, who is Harry Kane
Anthony,
to Mbappe?
Anthony,
Neymar?
I don't want to know.
It hurts me when you guys bring in this type of
I will give you an example, Anthony.
I don't like it.
I will give you an example, Anthony. We played against PSG, was it 2 seasons ago? And a player in Manchester United called Axel Tuanzebe nullified Mbappe's shirt, and we won that game against PSG. Does that make Axel Tuanzebe the best defender in the world? But
that wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
Yes,
you have to rate Saliba. You have to.
That's what I rate him. I rate him fine. But I'm telling you, in October, we'll play against Liverpool, we'll play against Man City, we'll play against Tottenham. Then, after those games, then we can... even me, I hold my hand up and I will say it's so far.
Yeah, but it's different from what you said before. Before you called Harry Kane's name. And I don't want you to call Harry Kane's name. You can call Tottenham and say, okay, good. But you cannot just call Harry Kane individually.
The point is, Anthony, the point is he will play against the so-called top strikers in the league come October, and then we really know the level which he is. Against United, he had an all-right game.
You can interrupt. Smiley, you can interrupt. It's open play, guys.
But Rashford,
can I say something?
But Rashford exploited the weakness of that back line and getting those two counter-attacking goals. So that's just Rashford. But I'm talking about you play against El Haaland, you play against Harry Kane. That's another level entirely. Yeah,
of course, Kane, obviously.
But things like that, it will
prefer.
Saliba is a good player, fine. He is a good player, but I just think world class, going to the world class or is the best thing that has ever happened to us now. I won't say that right now. They see all games to go to. Then that's his fans. We are in England now. I see.
Right.
I agree. I agree with all what
I'm saying.
Wait. Tomisin.
That's what Anthony is saying.
Okay, wait. Tomisin. Saliba has played against Mbappe. He's played against Neymar. He's played against the best, the cream de la cream in France. I really do rate Mbappe. He's one of my best players. Yeah. Even Smiley here, Mbappe is one of the players he likes very, very well. I know that for a fact. Now, you cannot tell me that Saliba having a good game against Neymar and having a good game against Mbappe, and now you're now calling in Harry Kane as if he's one kind of like a giant or something like that. Come on, bro. He doesn't know what it means to win trophies. And Saliba has done a job against bigger players. Can I say something? Than Harry Kane. So why are we talking about Harry Kane?
Saliba has won nothing also. So
can I say something?
The point is, I get.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Because wait, guys, because Tomisin's about to go. Tomisin, what do you have to say in your final note so that me and the other guys can continue?
Because the derby in 2 weeks, I get me. Harry Kane's a world-class striker. Saliba has to watch out for Kane because Kane is world-class and he will cause him problems. But obviously, I want him to. Hopefully, he'll keep Harry Kane quiet. Kane, Son, Richarlison.
Yeah,
but we always beat these lot at home anyway. So, but we'll see in it, bro. But I'm gonna go 2-1 against us in the derby. But nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. I'm gonna go and watch.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll catch you up later on the chat later, man. One love. Thanks, bro. One love.
Yo, can I just say something?
Yeah, Smiley, it's your turn. Yeah, it's open to anyone can say something.
Right. Instead of comparing like the French league, William Saliba played very well last season. Got was one of the best players in France, but that's his home country, yeah. And England's completely different, so he's learning the league, like Martinez, yeah. He's learning the league, like he's never played in England, yeah. So Saliba's playing very well at the moment. So what I would just recommend is take game by game, because there's going to be mistakes what he does, but he's going to improve every time, yeah. But I'll be to say the same with Martinez, yeah. Like I heard what he said. He's not as good as Martinez. Martinez never played in England, buddy. Yeah, I've never seen Martinez play in England. Yeah, so they're both going to make mistakes, and hopefully.
I'm sorry. You said you've never seen Martinez play in England.
Martinez. I mean Martinez from Man United's defense.
Like before.
Yeah, I've never seen him play in England like on a weekly basis. Yeah, so he's probably played Champions League, but what I'm saying is on a weekly basis in the Premier League, Martinez has never played in the Premier League. Yeah, so all I'm saying is
he has played. Actually, I'm sorry.
When did Martinez be in the Prem? I don't remember him being in the Prem.
I mean, this season. I'm talking about performances this season.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. You're not listening. I'm saying
like consistently.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, then if you say
Martinez has never played in England before this season. The same with Saliba.
That's what he's
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's never played in the Prem, because of course he has. He's played 6 games or 5 games. Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's never played in England. So you can't say Martinez is better than Saliba, because let's judge it properly at the end of the season when we can say, okay, you know what I mean? Varane is a better defender than Martinez and Saliba. That's facts. You know what I mean? But Saliba's playing very well. I'm happy with his performance, game by game, and hopefully he can become this great defender he's meant to be. Just don't put pressure on him, because I see it. A lot of people trying to put pressure on him. Just let him chill. Enjoy the game. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
I don't think it's pressure. I think if someone is good, you need to appraise him. Give him a critical appraisal. Call him and say he's good. That's not pressure. You're just appraising him that he's actually good.
Yeah, I'm not saying Anthony, you did. Go on.
No, I'm not talking of me. I'm just saying that I really do think Anthony, that people are bigging up Saliba because of his putting in the performances. I don't think it's about pressure. I think it's about if you're doing good in that defense, you should be appraised. You should. People should say, you did a good job.
He's still learning this league. It's a new league to him.
Yes, this is fine. It is fine to big him up. There is no offense in bigging him up. But the point is, he's new to this league. We have 38 games to go throughout the season. We are 7 games in. Fine. With the 7 games, yes, he has had good performances. He has been good, except from the United game, which was a little bit, but he has had all around good performances in the other games. Fine. But I'm just saying, we still need to look at the full season. Let him go through the full season. Then we can say if it's world class or if it's at a certain level. When Van Dijk left Southampton and went to Liverpool, he was a good player at Southampton. But the first season as Liverpool made everyone take him to that world class level, because he showed like he's gotten into their defense. He studied everything, and I think they won the league that season or the next season. So that's what we need.
Ola. The gaming channel. Ola, I get you. The gaming channel.
Yes.
Do you rate the performances of Gabriel Saliba in that Arsenal team? I know you're a Manchester United team, but this is an Arsenal post-game show. Do you rate him?
Yes. I think he's a decent defender. He's doing well for Arsenal.
Do you think he's better than Alessandro Martinez?
What I've seen from Martinez so far, no.
No.
Well,
okay.
Who are we talking about? Is it Saliba or Gabriel?
I'm comparing the two of them together.
Oh, 2 of them. Probably better than Martinez then.
Are you serious? Because Martinez faced this same Brentford team and it was run ragged. Completely disgraced.
True. That was Maguire though, wasn't it? So you can't particularly blame Martinez. Like Martinez is playing with Maguire. Maguire is not good enough. He's been on a downward spiral for months now. But if you play, I don't know why he didn't play Varane, because Varane obviously is a world-class defender, won plenty of Champions Leagues. And with a newcomer like Martinez, surely it was got to be good.
I totally get that. Leon, what do you have to say about this? This is becoming a very a very divisive stuff. What's really going on? Leon is having problems with his internet, but guys, I don't know. I really do rate Saliba. I really do rate him. I don't know why everyone is cutting this figure like let's be too careful, let's be too careful.
Me,
Anthony,
Tony,
I rate
It's good.
Saliba.
Let's call a spade a
I rate
spade.
Saliba, but I'm still telling you, after October, after that month, then I can hold my hands up and say, yes, it's at a certain level. You have to play against these teams, against the bigger teams to show. It's the bigger teams that will decide if you are good enough or not. You might play against Brentford and be the best player on the pitch. But if you go to United, City, Tottenham, and you flop, then that means you still have a gear to go higher. That's my point. I agree with what you are saying. He has had a fantastic season so far. And coming from the French league, everyone thought he won't have a good season. But so far, he has been proving everyone wrong. But I just think he still needs to play against those bigger teams. And once he shows the same level against those bigger teams, then we can hold our hands up and say, yes, he's the best defender or he's the best player for Arsenal so far and all.
Smiley, yeah. See where I have a problem with Arsenal. We as a football club need to prove to all these other guys. We constantly have to prove to everybody that this kind of player is better than this. This player is good. We're having a good season. We've won our first match. We've won our first 5 matches, and now we've won 6 matches in 7. We constantly have to prove to these critics, to these podcasters, to even our guys here, we have to prove to them that Arsenal means serious business this season. Do you think it's proper for Arsenal to always be on that back end of we have to prove ourselves every time?
It's because the reason why the other fans criticize us is because we're very inconsistent. So we flop at the halfway through the season. But my point is United's did that as well. United's been flopping since Alex Ferguson. After
Ferguson, we have been flopping.
Yeah, that's what I mean. After Alex Ferguson, you flopped Man United. 1 minute. Man United and Arsenal. We used to be the biggest teams in England, so we're both flopped. So we need to we need to get back to the top. You know what I mean? So when I hear Gaming Channel, when I hear you trying to think, oh yeah, United, bro, I know United and you lot are on a rebuild for at least this. You're probably not going to get top 4 this season, my buddy. Like I've got a best friend and he watches United. He knows, you've met, you know who he is, and he says, bro, like this team's good, but we need to have this rebuild. You still got some dead players in your squad, what you need to get out. You know what I mean? So I'm not and that's
Jones to get rid of.
Of course. Listen, buddy, yeah. I don't the only team what I don't like is Spurs, yeah. My son and my best friend Sports United, so I see what you lot are trying to do. Ten Hag's a good manager, he's improved the players, but Maguire needs to go, McTominay needs to go, Fred needs to go. So you lot on a rebuild, same with Chelsea, yeah.
I think McTominay's all right, but
okay, let's read part of this chart because we also have to get what our subscribers are saying about this issue because this is becoming a show. Allah doesn't really believe that Saliba is a world beater. Okay, see, Ran Maguire. Shout out to Ran Maguire. He was at the games today. He went there to watch the game today, and he says we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Ryan, we are top of the league. Ola is seeing it and he's angry. He's not happy. The gaming channel is not happy. Of course, it's only Smiley that's happy about that. Obviously, he's a top gooner.
We'll see who is happy at the end of the season.
Says, great game. Now, back to that Saliba topic. Amy Baba says something here. He says, Saliba is a real deal. Calm, collected, good positioning. Ola, are you seeing this?
Yeah, I know that.
Craig AFC says, Saliba won every header. He was outstanding. You see, you can't fault this, man. You can't fault this. And even at the last chat, Saliba had Ivan Toney in his pocket. No one has said this. I asked this question, and no one has actually. Maybe Tomisin touched it a little bit, but no one has actually told me about this yet. Saliba pocketing Ivan Toney today.
Yeah, he done his thing, and that's what I mean. He did his thing. He played very well, and that's all you can ask for. You got to take. That's why I take game by game, because I see improvements. If I just say yes, Saliba's world class, and then he flops for the next 10 games, I'm going to look like an idiot. So I need to make sure he's improving in every game. Plus, I like us to have no pressure, so people think we're not going to do something, and then if we keep winning our games, then that's how we answer the criticism. When we just win games, do we just show our actions, what we can do on a pitch? Like I said, people could say, "Oh, Saliba's not this good," but then, like I said, Martin, like I could say the same with Martinez, my buddy. Like, so it's one of them. Like, only because you know what I mean. Like, so you can't just digs at Saliba. Like Martinez hasn't come. What Martin? You know what I mean? Like, what's Martinez done for United? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but honestly, has he won any trophies? Saliba's not won any trophies for Arsenal.
He's only just
No, but that's what I'm saying, buddy. Like, I'm hearing Ola saying, "Oh, Saliba's not this," but I'm thinking, 1 minute, Martin hasn't done anything for you yet. So
yeah, true. There's no argument about
but
that.
They rate him. They rate Martinez, of course. They rate
of course.
Like we rate Martinez. They rate Martinez.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
Even more than Saliba. Leon, please. We are battling here. We're in the heart of a battle of Saliba. Bro, these Man United fans are telling us, that we should wait till the end of the season. Bro, it's putting in performances now, guys.
No,
it's putting in right now. What do you think, Leon?
I kind of agree, and I think you have to kind of take it game by game. But Saliba is playing very well. And don't forget, we were after Martinez for a very, very long time. And I personally feel like Martinez is probably not a centre back. He might even be better in the centre midfield for United. But going away from that, but sticking back to Saliba, he's just what we needed. Like a proper centre half, tall, powerful, good at ball with his feet, and it provides a good balance with Gabriel there. But there's somebody who I feel like is not getting enough credit, and I think is going under the radar, Ben White at right back, who I think offers a bit more versatility than Tomiyasu. Because I kind of call for Tomiyasu to start at right back, away from home. I think he might do better. Ben White was very good.
Yeah. I do get that. But see, Smiley and Ola, but you guys would actually admit that for some time, Arsenal haven't had centre backs that are actually scoring and at the same time defending quite well. For the first time in almost a decade, we're actually having scoring defenders. Gabriel Magalhaes is good with the head. Saliba has put in 2 goals this season. 2 goals in 7 games. For a defender like that just came from the French league, that's top notch. What do you think, guys? 2 of you, Ola and Smiley, and Gaming Channel. Scoring defenders.
Like it's good because I remember having Mustafi and like a load of rubbish players, bro. I can't even remember the game. So
exactly.
So I'm happy with it. That's what I mean. But I'm just not getting too. I don't want to be. I'm just taking it game by game so I can just enjoy the football at the moment. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but when you say game by game, automatically this appraisals come because during that game by game, you playing well. It's the whole package. You cannot just say game by game, and you cannot just say, hey, this guy is actually putting in those performances. He's putting in those performances. And that's why they would always talk about him. Always.
Anthony.
Because he's putting in those performances.
Anthony.
Ola, do you get me?
Anthony, an example I would give you. Yeah, I get you, but an example I would give you is Gabriel Jesus. He's a good player from when he was at City. But everyone, like a lot of fans were like, okay, let's see what he can do if he's playing as a number 9 consistently for us now. So that's the difference. We want to see these performances consistently for a particular period of time, either 10 games, 15 games, a season. Then you can judge that, oh, yes, he's truly at that level. You can't just play 5 games and because of the 5 games you played well, you are the best player in the world. No, you have to see that.
Nobody said he's the best player in the world.
Nobody
said
I'm
he's
not
the best. See, Leon. See what I was saying. I'm Smiley. See what I was saying. What I was saying before you came. It's open play. Anyone can interrupt anyone.
Yeah, it's not an example.
See, Leon. What I was saying when your internet went off. Arsenal have to consistently prove to this to everyone in the league. We consistently have to prove to critics, podcasters, Saturday Night Live podcasters, time show podcasters, everyone in the league. We have to consistently prove to these people all the time about Saliba, about Gabriel Jesus. Wait till the end of the season. He's scoring now. He's putting the performances
and where it's going to come down to,
not in the future. He's putting it now. Why does
key
Arsenal
games are going
have
to
to
be?
prove? Why do we have to prove to these guys, Manchester United? Why do we have to prove to them that our players are doing well right now? Why?
It's gonna come down to the games where we have to go to the Etihad, go to Anfield, go to Spurs away, go to Stamford Bridge, and other grounds. If we go to those grounds and get results, play well, then teams will look at it. Arsenal are about it this season. There's definitely a change.
That's what I'm saying, Leon.
Well, if you beat Manchester United and beat Manchester City and beat Chelsea and you lose other games, then what's the need?
No, Anthony, you are making a mistake. We agree that Saliba is good, Gabriel Jesus is good, but the thing is, for him to go to that, for us to say yes, this player is world class, then that player has to perform against the.
You've just said what I want. They are world class players.
We can't say they are world class now
putting them down, man.
Until they perform against the big six. I agree with what you are saying. So far this season, they've been good. They've been scoring. They've been scoring goals. Saliba putting in good performances. Fine. You will give him the credit for what he has been doing. But I'm saying for him to take it to that next level and shut off every critic, then he has to play against these big six teams and perform. You only beat him like we say so far. You play against United and you guys lost. So you can't really say that about him.
My God.
So no, it's just the fact.
You know what? With United and Ten Hag, I look at them and they're like, they're playing nice football in patches, but what they're doing is kind of what Spurs doing. We're being hard to break down, and then we're just going to go over the top and counter you.
Yes, I get the result.
And that style of football is only really sustainable for a certain amount of time. Like,
true.
I've got a few friends that are Spurs fans, and they're saying like, apart from that game against Leicester, the football's boring. But Ten Hag's having to play like that because he hasn't got the players he wants at his disposal. Like,
but Leon, at the end of the day, is the improvement. And against Leicester, they scored 6 goals. They have not scored 6 goals this season. They scored 4 against Southampton, and that's all. They'll be having bad performances. So if they can improve on their goal scoring, we won't have to see you can't keep getting that result. You can't keep winning 1-0. You can't keep getting a 2-1 win. It will fade away for a particular time. But with Spurs now, they got the win 6-2 against Leicester. Then if they can build off that,
do you believe that Casemiro and I don't know whoever else? I feel like those are panics. Don't forget, he's on the wrong side of he's on the wrong side of 30 now. So
definitely.
CDM. We've been searching for a CDM for months now, and he's a perfect one.
But the gaming channel, the mistake we are making is for an Eric Ten Hag style. We know you want someone like Frankie De Jong who can progress the ball from defense to attack. But with Casemiro, it's different entirely. And that's why I think we've not really seen Casemiro start in a lot of games this season. We have seen McTominay start because McTominay is doing more of the job Ten Hag wants than what Casemiro can offer. But Casemiro is a good player. We know what he has done for Real Madrid, but now he's at United and he has to perform for us. If he doesn't perform for us, he will be one of the biggest flop because he's coming off for that big amount of money at that age. So that was a panic buy because they could not get Frankie De Jong and they could not get Andrea Rabiot to agree a salary, which I was happy.
See, this is what I'm trying to get out now. Casemiro came for that amount of money, right? Do you think Casemiro is a world-class player?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
he is, right? He is, right?
Yes.
He hasn't played. Wait. He hasn't played consistently in the Premiership, but he's a world-class player, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he comes with pedigree.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. Now, Gabriel Jesus, Jesus, who's played for Manchester City, won 4 titles, league titles, in 5 attempts at it for him, and he won it 4 times. Bro, he has to come to Arsenal right now. And you don't think he's a world-class player. You don't rate him. He has to prove himself to the end of the season with Arsenal, right?
He's on the cut.
See,
I think
Anthony,
this is what I'm talking about.
Anthony,
this guy has won titles for Manchester City, coming from another team, coming to Arsenal, and he's scoring goals. You just said right here, right now, that Casemiro is a world-class player. Oh, good and okay, because he's from Manchester United. But when it comes to Arsenal, no, Smarty, are you seeing what's going on here?
I do, man. But this is entertaining. Keep going.
It's the same thing, Smiley. Just like when you have to consistently prove yourself to family that you're good enough to get a good job, you're good enough to get a good family.
There's a difference.
You consistently have to prove yourself. And
can I say something?
Yes. I agree with what you are saying, Anthony. But
can I say something?
There's a difference from top class and world class. See, Casemiro has done this for Madrid, winning 5 Champions Leagues and winning a couple of leagues and playing in that team as one of the most pivotal player in that team. With Gabriel Jesus, he hasn't had like a full 5 years of starting consistency for Man City. Either he comes in the second half.
He has been scoring in important games.
He had his impact.
He has been scoring in important games, though.
He had his impact, but comparing him to Casemiro
no one's comparing him to Casemiro. Can I say something?
That's wrong again.
Yes,
go on,
that's what you are trying to say. That's what you're trying to analyze for us.
No, we're not.
That is a world-class player because he won 4 trophies with City. No, it's the impact he had in that team and playing.
Look. Let me say something. Can I say something?
But starting consistently is important. The pass that the player plays is important.
Right. Ola, I understand what you're saying, but Pep liked Gabriel, He didn't want to sell him, So let's get that straight. He wasn't just a backup player or a squad player. He played what? When Real Madrid, when Man City played Real Madrid, Jay-Z scored against them. Pep rates him. You know what I mean? Plus he scored like 100 goals for City. So if he's not that good as a player, why did Pep trust him as much? Why did Pep always bring him on, or why did Pep start him? He wouldn't have if he's that terrible. You know what I mean? You can't just say he's a squad player. He's not. 1 minute, I let you talk. 1 minute, Ola.
He let you talk.
So what I'm saying is no one is comparing Jesus to Casemiro because of what he's done at Madrid. But in England is a different country, and Jesus has a better career in England. So you cannot disagree with that. But Casemiro is a better player overall because of what he did with Madrid.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you that Gabriel Jesus is not a top class player. But I'm telling you, he left City. Why? Because he wanted where he could start and show the world that he can do more than what he's doing at City. Because at City they have a lot of options. They can always take him out and at any time. But with us now, he knows if he comes in, he's going to be the number 1 and the number 9, and he can show the world that.
He's already a world-class player. That's why I wanted to accept. But you're saying that he isn't. That he has to prove himself. That he has to score more goals in an Arsenal shirt. Why?
No. Anthony. If he was okay with coming off the bench for City, he will stay at City because he has the opportunity of winning more trophies at City than coming to Arsenal now. But he has to come to Arsenal to show the world that yes, I can start for a team and keep scoring consistently. And even win the Golden Boot, and show the people,
He wanted to come to Arsenal. He didn't. It's not like he had to come to Arsenal. He could have went. He could have went to Tottenham. He could have went to Madrid. Madrid wanted him. So if Jesus was that dead, why would Madrid want him?
See. At the end of the day,
let's allow other people that came to the show to talk.
Sorry.
Leon.
Just the last point. Just the last point. See, if Gabriel Jesus has gone to Madrid, he can't bench Karim Benzema. But we ask now, he knows Lacazette is out the door, Aubameyang is out the door. He's getting the starting shirt, and he can prove more. And that's what he's doing now for us now so far. It has been fantastic. I'm not taking that away from him.
Okay, good. Yeah, Ola, you can smile now. You've appeased all the Arsenal fans here right now. Yeah, you can smile now, bro. Come on, man. Leon, what do you say? We'll get to the gaming channel and then to Smiley. But Leon, what do you have to say about that Gabriel Jesus goal today? Superb cross from Granit Xhaka. That's what that ball in for that header from Gabriel Jesus and back into the net. What do you think?
I think last season, if that was you saw Lacazette in the box, they don't play that ball in the box, and I think with Jesus, he kind of gives you different. He can kind of come short, or and when he stays in the box, he's more of a threat. Yes, he likes to link up the play, come off the left, right, whatever in the center, but now they've got actual number 9 as a target man there. I thought we're going to score a lot more goals, see more goals like that in the box. And he'll be key for us when in the later stages of the Europa League. I think that's something that Arsenal have to look at. If we want guaranteed top 4, I feel like Arsenal have to go and win that. Same with United. Most Man United fans might be like, just play it off, but you have to go for it because both, like one guy said, that both clubs we've both fallen from grace because I'm 35 now and I've known Arsenal for winning, and now we're at a level where it's just kind of like, okay, well, not accepting mediocrity, but for a long time we did, but now under Arteta, I'm starting seeing a big change in the culture of the club and how he wants to play because now he's got his players. But if we don't get top 4, I feel like, you know what? You have to part ways, and just because you've had money to spend, got your players in now, what's the reason? That's my only thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Leon. See, the gaming channel. Channel. Would you rate the way Arteta has improved that Arsenal team? I know you're a Manchester United fan. I know this.
Yeah.
But do you really think that Mikel Arteta's tactics has
done a good job.
Arsenal?
Yeah, he's definitely improved Arsenal from the last few years he's been there. Last few years he's been winning, losing, drawing, all sorts. And he was even close to being sacked. But he looks like he's doing a very good job now.
Yeah, I feel like hard to beat now.
Doing a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Smiley, do you have anything to say about this? Arteta, since he's come to the club, I was in a show just yesterday, Smiley. I was in a show yesterday where most of the fans there, they don't see eye to eye with Arteta. They want him out as soon as possible. Like right now, they want him out. They hate his guts. They don't like him at all.
They're going to do a better job, that's why.
They want him out. I'm not saying they're negative because people have to criticize, in their own way, and I respect it because it's their opinion. But they want him out right now. What do you say to those type of fans that really
I'm saying,
want
listen,
Arteta out right now?
My message to you fans who want Arteta out, you best be doing a better job on Arteta then. Yeah, because if you want Arteta out, you best be coming into the club and doing a better job because there's no one to replace him at the moment. But I will say this before I go, before we go into a different conversation, is Arteta's been our best manager since Arsene Wenger. Emery didn't do the best job, you know what I mean, or Lundberg. But Arteta has been the best manager, and plus, I think that, United fans, you might know more, but I swear Alex Ferguson didn't win the league title in the first 5 or 6 years when he was there.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
true.
True fact. See, straight fact.
1 minute. I didn't finish. Yeah, 1 sec, Anthony. So sometimes you have to give them time, and like I said, if you see improvements every year, and the board see improvement every year, then you will. You're going to get that title. What FA Cup in the first 3 months or first 6 months of being there? That don't go in the thing. You know what I mean? So he has improved the squad. Aubameyang, he had to go. A lot of players needed to go. But now I can see he's got his own squad and he is the top man and they listen to him. That's what you need. You don't want the players being bigger than the manager because it's not good.
I know.
Okay, because everyone would soon have to go. I've kept you guys here for long. See, yeah, I want each and every one of us right now, including Ola on the gaming channel. I know you guys are Manchester United fans.
Yeah.
I want us to critically look into the positioning of Arsenal. Right now, Arsenal have won 6 games in 7. No other manager have achieved that than Mikel Arteta. That's huge. That's big. That's Premier League winning mentality and winning streak. See, what position do you think? What is going on right now? What position do you think Arsenal is going to end up getting at the end of the season with this performance right now?
I'm going top 4. Oh, it is too early to
I
presume.
think, yeah.
I totally understand that, but just with this match right now, with what you saw,
4. I'm going top 4.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe 3rd, top 4.
Yeah, same.
Same
Leon,
top
you said
4.
what? 3rd? Leon, you said 3rd?
Don't see why not. Like, because Chelsea, we don't know, but they got a good coach. But where a lot of fans think Arsenal should have got Graham Potter, but that's another topic.
Yeah. Ola, what do you say? Because Smiley will go last.
I will go. I will go top 4 also. I'll go top 4, but I think if they can get second, they can get third. But I think within the top 4, because so far they are showing it. And I will also ask the question, sorry, to you guys who are Arsenal fans minus the gaming channel. What would be a good season for Arteta this season for Arsenal fans?
Do you know what I would take? This might sound a bit wild, but if Arsenal were to finish, let's say they finish outside the top 4, but you took a Europa League and a League Cup, I would take that because that's another step forward. That's progress.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I'd take that. I'd take that Europa League and that. I'm about trophies. So if Arsenal win a trophy,
Smiley, you've not answered the first question.
The first question, yes.
Smiley,
yeah. First question. So I said I've been saying this. Arsenal probably will get top 4. I would say 3rd or 4th. And then I would take a Europa League because I want to see Arsenal win trophies. I don't really care about the position. I want to see us win trophies, innit? So Europa League and a League Cup or FA Cup, yeah, that'd be nice, man. I'll take that. All day.
Anthony,
well,
what would you take, Anthony?
See, guys, Arsenal. I've said this in the at the start of the season. Arsenal is going to challenge for the title this season. I'm still on it.
He's confident.
You can laugh at me. You can laugh at me. You see,
Anthony, no.
But who's top of the league?
Anthony, no, I won't agree. No, I won't agree. I won't agree.
This is the problem I have. You see, right here. This is the problem I have with these guys.
Anthony said
this is the same criticism Leicester City had when they won the title. Come on.
And Anthony said Arsenal will win the league. That was what Anthony said at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember, Smiley?
I understand.
Anthony said Arsenal will win the league. I am not doing challenging. Say it outrightly that Arsenal will win the league because you have said it before.
I did not say Arsenal will win the league. I said Arsenal will challenge for the league.
No. You said it. I will
say Arsenal will win. I said Arsenal will challenge.
I will look for the
he's
video.
Confident, bro.
And I will put it out for you. Anthony said Arsenal will win the league. So
Anthony wants us to win the Prem and the Europa League.
See, yeah, I said that Arsenal will challenge for the league.
He wants us to win He wants us to win the Premier League, the FA Cup. He wants us to win all the league titles this season, all the trophies.
Yes. See, Anthony,
the end of the season. But yeah,
the videos are there. The videos are there. We'll put them up, and I will show you where you said this outrightly that Arsenal will win the league this season. So the videos are there.
Yeah, but then look, and Man United win the league. That's what I'm getting told, isn't it? Man United's winning the league and that.
I think what he means
that's
but see, guys.
That's David saying whatever he's saying.
But see, guys, we need to recognize the obvious. See, yeah, Arsenal have played 7 games. It's nothing. I understand this. But man, we're top of the league. We're top of the
It is
league.
something, Antonio.
We're top of the
Anthony,
league.
Anthony,
Yeah,
it's
does this
something.
resonate with
It's
you
something.
guys? Or is it because it's
No,
Arsenal?
it's something.
No,
No,
it's
no, no,
Now
no,
nothing.
no,
listen,
We're
yeah.
top of that
no,
league.
no.
Everywhere
We
we're picking
agree.
them up right now. Arsenal is top of that league.
We
I
know.
think
Do you
they
know why,
deserve.
Anthony?
But
Do
you're
you
not.
know why,
On
Anthony?
Gaming Channel, you're not giving us the credit we deserve. We deserve some
Do you know why,
some
Anthony?
slack. We're begging for some
It's
slack.
7 games in.
For you.
Do you know why, Anthony? Anthony, with City has won the
It
league
just pisses
four
me off when
four
other rival
times.
teams don't want to respect
See,
us.
Anthony. Anthony, with Man City. City has won the league 4 times in the last 5 years, and
Yeah.
most times they go on a run of maybe 10 games, 12 games without losing. So with City, if people see City winning, people can say City will win the league because they've shown us the last 5 years that they can win it. But with Arsenal,
They can do it.
it's been a while. It's been a while that Arsenal have won the league. So for Arsenal
that
to show us
2004.
to show us that they can win it, they have to go on a run of maybe
But
12,
they drew against
15
Aston
games.
Villa though,
Well,
and we beat Aston Villa
that's what
though.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
True,
they
but
went to
see,
St.
Yeah, but
James Park and
see.
they got 3 goals at the back of their net though. So they're not this
we
perfect
have
centurions
seen
that we take
we
them
have
to
seen
be. They're not
City.
invincible.
Wait, Anthony, City's first game last season, they lost to Tottenham, but they ended up still winning the league. That's what we are saying. You will lose games. It's normal. You will lose games.
I
You
don't
will win
mind
some. You
Arsenal,
will lose
like-
some.
Not wrong.
But it's the consistency of how long can this win continue?
So Arsenal
And so
is
far,
not
Arsenal are doing
consistent now.
Arsenal
6 games in
are doing
7,
a
we're
great
not
job.
consistent.
Yeah, but then we could say with
Arsenal are doing
United.
a great job. Arsenal are doing a great job. Same with United. In the last 4 games, we've won our 4 games. Good. But I won't say because we won our last 4 games, then we are winning the league. No. Or then we'll qualify for Champions League. No, they see a lot of games to come. So we need to see that performance go through like 10 games, 12 games. Then you will see even the fans that don't
On
trust
the 10th
Arsenal.
game, they will say we should wait till the 25th game. I know this lot, man. I know when they're talking Arsenal, they're angry. They're not happy. You know, they want us to
Arsenal has
consistently
bottled the
prove
league.
to them that we're
I'd
good.
rather
Arsenal has
Arsenal
bottled
finish.
the league.
The league a couple of times.
When Leicester
I'd
won
want
the
Arsenal
league.
to finish third, but be like 5 points off the top 2. That would be a challenge.
When Leicester won the league,
third, and then like 5 points
true.
off.
Yes, when Leicester won the league, Arsenal was in a very good position to win it, but they bottled it. So you can't tell me I will just believe. Yes, but I will tell you outrightly, if Arsenal go on a run of, let's say 10 or 12 games, I will hold my hand up and say now they are really challenging for the title. But up until then,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah, we need
October is a very key month for me. And if Arsenal can scale through October, getting a lot of points, then I will hold my hand up and say, yes, Arsenal are really going all out to win this league.
Look at this a lot because you know that we're going to go and face Tottenham and Liverpool and all these big teams.
Liverpool, I'll be honest though.
That's not
Let me just
me being biased.
Let me just say something. Man United beat Liverpool, so why can't Arsenal? You know what I mean?
I just feel like
true.
Arsenal won't win.
Liverpool look a bit.
Why. I won't mind.
Right.
I know the issue with a team like Liverpool. They started the season badly, so at some point they need to start winning games.
Their squad is aging. That's the problem.
When Arsenal's turn, they will come out and they will beat us.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk's 31. Henderson's 31.
Yeah, so what Ola, 1 minute. You're saying you lot can beat Liverpool, but when Arsenal do it, when Arsenal comes against Liverpool, we're going to lose. How does that right?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But
United will have a way to counter Liverpool. They'll set up in a way where, you know what, we're not going to have the ball, but cool, we're going to sort of sit in and just sort of marshal the game, where I thought Arsenal may be a bit naive and try, you know what, let's try and go at Liverpool. Because when we go to Anfield, we've got to try and be like, you know what, sit in and marshal them a bit, but then also try and pick them off where we can. Because you see a lot of these lower league teams, they're going to Anfield and they're having a go, and they're like, why can't Arsenal go and do that?
Why can't Arsenal have a go?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes,
Look at Napoli.
1 second.
Why can't we have a go like with teams like Liverpool? Why do we have this defensive
Meltdown.
mentality when we go there? Yeah, exactly. We just go straight deep down into that defensive mechanism.
It's
But
the
we can't
atmosphere.
be
It's
going on
it's
all
Anfield,
out
bro.
attack. It has to
But
be
the
an
thing, Arsenal proved it
assault.
though, because that was it a cup game where they dug out a draw. So why can't they go there and believe it? But look at Liverpool now, like they're there to be got at. Trent proved that he can't defend.
Yeah, yeah,
Van Dijk slowed down. That injury killed him. He's now 31. Joe Gomez,
yeah.
I like him. I feel like he's probably one of the better English centre backs.
Shit.
He got absolutely
I
he
think
got
he does.
absolutely
Nah.
ripped in Napoli.
Joe Gomez would do well for Arsenal. I see that.
I think Joe Gomez would do good for United as well.
Nah. Chelsea.
Okay.
But listen, I will say this, yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea, we've had good results against Chelsea. Spurs, we've had good results against Spurs. The only team what we really struggle against is Liverpool and City. Really, because Chelsea, we can beat Chelsea. We've beat Chelsea before in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
We've beat Spurs. So the only two teams what we actually struggle against is
City.
really Liverpool and City. Because Man United, we beat them when they come to the Emirates a couple of times. So yeah.
Arsenal do beat United.
The City game at the Emirates.
The gaming channel. You wanted to say something? The gaming channel.
I was just saying that Arsenal do beat United at the Emirates, which is a
that's what I was saying. Like you've been at Old Trafford, you beat us. At Emirates, we beat you. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
But
let me read some of these comments. Let me read some of these comments.
1 minute, Ola, let him talk.
Ola, let me read some of these comments, please. Sam Rich. Okay, we have Ogbeni Ridwan. Ogbeni Ridwan says here, Arsenal is a strong contender for the league. Period. Did you guys hear that?
I'm not sure about that.
Ola,
I'm not sure about that yet, man.
Period.
Because I have to agree with what Ola said. I feel like they could play 7 games, but maybe looking at maybe like when they play like 17 games and they're still within that top 3, top 4, or the Christmas
you can come out,
the Christmas period.
I accept that too.
Yeah, I accept that, man. Arsenal inconsistent. We're very inconsistent.
The problem there is that if Arsenal gets to the top of the table still at that time, this lot will still come out and say, "Hey, Arsenal."
I won't.
And
I won't.
So that's it. We don't have any respect with these people. So even after we achieve that by October, they will still set another standard for us to pass through again.
But they are not lying. They are not lying. They are not lying because
I know these things.
They are not lying.
Hated by fans.
They are not lying because Arsenal has bottled it a couple of times. Arsenal has bottled it a couple of times.
Hated by the Premier League. Everyone is against us. We don't get decisions. Even the first goal that entered today.
Yeah, it's a bit mad with Arsenal though, because
they still wanted to question that goal that got in, the first goal today. They still wanted to question it. It's all they hate Arsenal. We consistently have to prove ourselves to these people. So,
but even some of the pundits will still question Arsenal. Like when they go to like Anfield, whatever. Like I don't know, like Paul Merson, whatever. And the only real Arsenal pundit that I'll listen to is probably Ian Wright, where he kind of like he's got some sort of value that I'll respect. Because he's the reason why I support Arsenal. But
some pundits should not even have their job.
They have to grumble.
Some pundits should not have their job because they are doing a very shit job with their analysis. They are doing a lot of them. They are having a huge outline with their analysis.
Yeah, that's why we have you guys here.
Read that comment out, Anthony.
Yeah. Because I'm going to that. Sam Richard. Thanks for coming to the show. I've never seen you before, but thanks for coming to the show, Sam Richard. We appreciate you here. And you said something here. You are AFTVFC lifelong banter club. Okay.
Well, both United and Arsenal banter clubs because we both fallen from grace. We both have to admit we're not what we used to be.
Yeah. Agreed.
We have to agree to that. You are AFTVFC.
I'll admit this. United, because of how big a club they are and sort of what the attraction, they're probably more likely within the next 5-10 years to win the league for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I have to admit that.
But
See,
this what Ola, let me speak. What I will say, what I get annoyed with when people say Arsenal are banter club, it's like when we lose, people are ready to banter us, yeah? But when other teams lose, they don't get bantered. What's that about? Like, come on, you should...
United.
I'm not. Yeah, United do get bantered, but I'm saying
they do.
Ola, I'm saying other teams, apart from Arsenal and Man United, yeah. When we lose, we get bantered, but when other teams lose, even Spurs now, they're the banter club. They're lifelong banter club. They ain't won nothing, yeah. But how are we banter when we've done something in our history?
I'm sure Spurs have.
When?
Yes.
They have won.
No, it's been a while.
I'm sure
it's been a while.
You've won
the
Europa League, and I've got proof.
They've won the league once too, yeah.
When the league? When was it? When was it? Was it the Premier League? Because I don't remember that. Last time I remembered it was 1916.
Gaming channel, are you drunk?
No.
Like Tottenham. I know facts.
I have seen the trophies in real life. I went on a Spurs tour and I've seen the trophies. Not many, but there are trophies.
So no, but what I'm saying is, buddy,
have a restaurant in their name.
1 second, Anthony. Let me just finish. What I'm saying is, Spurs, so they won in the 1960s, 1991, and then last thing was 2008, bro. They're lifelong banter club, bro. You speak to any Spurs fan, they've never seen, like, in this generation, they've never seen the Spurs win a trophy, bro. And that's facts.
Yeah, it's true. Even Arsenal's worst period, they were still picking up like FA Cups. In Arsenal's worst period, they're still picking up like back-to-back FA Cups. And we had like
yes, FA Cups.
Giroud and
you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Spurs have never won nothing, and it's like how are we this banter club when you lot have not even won a trophy? Like, come on, bro, you need to win a trophy. In the last 30 years since Premier League, no trophy.
Guys, decorum. Please, we'll be leaving in the minute.
Then you know.
Okay.
You should understand.
Okay. Yeah. So now Arsenal is top of the league. Leon, where do you see Manchester United ending up in the Premier League this season?
I'm probably gonna say I'm gonna say fifth. And the only reason I said I feel like Conte and Potter might just edge out Ten Hag. I think this season is going to be not a free hit for Ten Hag, but this season is going to be where he's going to evaluate the squad and what he's got.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to say fifth, and maybe they might have a deep run in the Europa League. But I think for United fans, they can accept that, but as long as they see progression going forward.
Okay.
Progress. Yeah.
So what do you say? So finally, you say Manchester United will come fifth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Smiley, I will let the Manchester United fans end it up. Smiley, what do you think? Where do you think Manchester United will come?
All right, this is coming from me and a United fan. I've spoke when we've spoke. No, he's not said that, bro. Like, he's Lasto. He said we're probably not going to make it in the top 4 because we're on a rebuild, and he understands that. Like, I don't like United's not finished this rebuild. Like, you lot are still on a rebuild, so you probably will get in top 6. Like, literally, bro. Like, you can't expect United to be third on the. You've got what Ten Hag's first league or first fucking season. You can't expect that. Like, oh yeah, top 4. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Like, chill, man. Let him rebuild. You need to get rid of a load of players, man. You still got dead players in your squad. You know what I mean?
Look Shaw and the rest.
Anthony Martial, Rashford, they all need to go.
Oh my God! And they are world-class players, but Saliba is he has to prove himself. No, I get what you guys mean. Look Shaw is world-class, but Saliba has to prove himself. To you guys. You guys
could do well at Arsenal.
Ola, please, what's your prediction for Manchester United this season? I know you're calm ahead when it comes to the position for Manchester United. Okay, it's off. The game.
Yeah, I would say top 6. I'll go with Smiley.
Okay. Okay.
I'll go with Smiley. And I'll say top 6 because we are just beginning the rebuild with Ten Hag. He just got the job just 5 or 6 games in. We have to give him time. We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. Fine, the last 4 games we've gotten the 4 wins and we are happy. We are buzzing, but we should watch what we say. And that's why I don't agree with David that says we are winning the league. I will stick with top 6. If we get top 4, fine, I would be very happy, but I will stick with top 6.
The gaming channel. What do you say to What do you say? Your position in this season?
I just hope we're going to get top 4. Might be a rebuild. We might get some signings in January. Depends on the Glazers, how much money they either give us or want to take out. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I see Manchester United coming up top 4 this season.
Yeah.
I think even if they are, in a rebuild this season, I really still do think they have the quality to take them down there in that top 4. So Ola is already laughing like a baby. Is laughing. Hey guys, big up to you guys, man. We just created
Nice.
one of the best shows around, guys. Leon, man, today's your first day, but man, see the old crew, we just kind of like, made this a fun day, for us.
Yeah, it was good, man. Enjoyed it.
Everyone could be able
Yeah,
to
good
talk,
show, man.
have their say, and banter each other. And, at the end of the day, it's all love, Leon.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, even if we have our own
Yeah,
different
it's all
opinions,
love, yeah.
we need to respect what everyone brings to the table, and respect, everyone's opinions because
Yeah.
it's subjective, to everyone.
Yeah.
So, big ups to you, Leon.
Yeah.
I hope you'll be coming to the show more often.
And please like,
Tommy C,
subscribe, share,
yeah,
please.
yeah. Tommy C came to the show. Thanks, big ups to
Like,
you,
subscribe,
man.
and share.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you again. The gaming channel. Thanks,
Yeah.
bro. Thanks for coming to the show.
Mate.
We'll be doing lots of things, going forward. I got your back.
Yeah.
Smiley.
Yes, my man.
What more can I say, bro? Thanks for gracing the show again. We hope to keep seeing you, brother. All
Of
of the
course,
United
man.
family. We don't see eye to eye,
Yeah,
but
always,
thanks for gracing the show, man.
always have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for gracing the show.
Yeah.
So,
We go on to the international
we'll
break.
keep the same energy, we'll keep the same energy.
Let's
We'll come
enjoy.
up again
Let's
for a
enjoy
show.
the national break.
Let's enjoy the
national break
international break.
and do.
But I have a big
and
show
hopefully all
tomorrow.
our players come
Okay.
back fit.
Yeah.
That's the
I have
key.
a big show. I have a big show tomorrow. So to pronounce you guys, to come around, be in the chat. It's a big one. I'm bringing in Daps from Manchester City. Daps is a
dear.
big,
Daps.
Daps
I
is
need
a
to get
big-
on that.
bro. I got the leaks, man. I got the leaks, man. So MC Daps will be coming down here.
MCFC Daps, yeah.
Yeah, he'll be coming to Grace show tomorrow. Nas from Chelsea Football Club is coming here. Nas Daz is coming down here. It's a top guy, but it's from Chelsea. It's coming down here tomorrow. And not side LDN. So it's going to be a stacked show. Blowwill, I'm going to get in touch with you, the gaming channel, because you have to create, an artwork for all 4 of them. And I'm also going to let them know you're the one that created that too. So,
like graphics for the.
Yeah, you have to do that, at the end of the show so that I can promote.
Just let me know when. Let me know when you.
I might have to jump on that show tomorrow, man. See what they're saying on that.
It's already filled up, bro.
Okay.
They gave me certain specifications, but I would still speak to them if they allow me. I would see who I can bring into the show. But what Daps and the rest told me, they don't want it to be too stacked. So
Okay.
That's cool. It's cool.
I'll keep it up like that, But still, we all still have our shows, Me and Smiley have our show on Friday, the Smiley and Claude show. Me and Ola have our own show. The rival show.
The rival show.
The rival show.
Yeah, let's go.
But there are no more rivals. They are now rivals with Everton, top 6 and the rest of them. So, but So Leon,
At the end of the season, we know.
We have to do something together, but
Yeah, we definitely. Yeah.
we definitely have to do something together, the rest of them are already doing something with me. Blower, the gaming channel, we have a channel together. Me, him, and Ola have a channel together. Me and Smiley, we have our own show. He's always in and about with me everywhere I go most of the time. So we see where we can go with that, Leon.
Yeah, man.
To the crew, yeah. So everyone, thank you very much, and we'll see you later. We can hang out
like
after
and
the
subscribe.
show.
Smash the like button.
Like and subscribe, guys. Yeah. And take care.
Where do we find each other? You need to tell them where you can find each other.
Yeah. So sure. Leon, you can start. Where can people find you?
Just find me on Instagram, Beijing Guna 87.
Yeah, good. The gaming channel, where can people find you? The gaming channel.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where can people find you? Could you tell the viewers where they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram, official one Blowwell and Blowwell7.
Good. Smiley Entertainment. Where can people find you, bro?
You can check me on YouTube, Smiley Entertainment, or Instagram, Smiley Entertainment 2020, Instagram, Smiley_Otabella. That's my personal account. Or you've got Smiley Entertainment 94 on TikTok. So pick one.
Great. Ola of the United Family. Smile now.
Yeah.
Smile now.
At the United Family 1 on Instagram and on Twitter _the United Fam.
Yeah, and of course you guys can catch me on Tony Club Gunner TV here on YouTube, Tony Club Gunner TV on Instagram, and Tony Club Gunner on Twitter. So it's fully stocked. Catch every one of us. Leon will be here again. The gaming channel will be here again. Smiley is always here with me. Ola, whenever he likes, he comes. He's a boss here. So, he comes anytime he likes. So, yeah. Sure. So, thank you, everyone. And see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. Yes.
Tomorrow, Northside LDN. Ryan might be joining me on that show too. And Nas too will be coming here tomorrow. So catch you guys later and see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Guys.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.